1,000-pound sisters. I'm certain Tammy Amy Slatton's narrative airtime will change in Season 7, their weight loss journeys could take a back seat to something bigger. I'm confident that 1,000-pound sisters will return for Season 7. But I think Tammy Slatton and Amy Slatton's roles may be drastically different moving forward. They say the only true constant in life is change, and the incredible Slatton siblings have been through a lot of change since the show made its 2020 debut. The show centers around the amazing weight loss journeys of 38-year-old Tammy and 37-year-old Amy. When they made their television debut, they weighed a combined 1,000 pounds, which is where the show got its memorable title. By the time 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6 aired, Tammy and Amy were slimmer than they'd ever been. Over the years, they've lost a lot of weight. Their lives were almost unrecognizable from the show's 2020 premiere. Not only had they lost an almost unfathomable amount of weight, they'd both experienced enormous changes in their personal lives too. Both women have come a long way, and grown up so much. Change has been the theme of the show, and that will likely continue to be the cast moving forward. Read on to learn about what kind of changes I think can be expected from the fabulous Slatton sisters moving forward. Tammy Amy have lost an extraordinary amount of weight, game-changing transitions by the time 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6 aired. Tammy and Amy were slimmer than they'd ever been. Their lives were almost unrecognizable from the show's 2020 premiere. Not only had they lost an almost unfathomable amount of weight, they'd both experienced enormous changes in their personal lives too. Both women have come a long way, and grown up so much. Change has been the theme of the show, and that will likely continue to be the cast moving forward. Read on to learn about what kind of changes I think can be expected from the fabulous Slatton sisters moving forward. Tammy Amy have lost an extraordinary amount of weight, game-changing transitions. It's nearly impossible to overstate how much Amy and Tammy have changed since making their 2020 television debuts. When 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 1 premiered in 2020, Amy weighed over 400 pounds. Was a newlywed who desperately wanted to get healthy enough to have children. She had always dreamed of being a mother, and her weight threatened to derail her dreams. After having bariatric surgery, Amy lost 150 pounds quickly. Amy went on to have two healthy sons, Gage and Glenn Halterman, making her dreams of motherhood a reality. Tammy's journey wasn't nearly as linear as Amy's. I'm blown away by how far Amy has come. Weight loss doesn't always happen in a straight line, and Tammy seemed determined to prove it. During 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 1, Tammy was so big that she couldn't use a bathroom scale to weigh herself. She and Amy had to be driven to a local junkyard where they could use the industrial scale often used for weighing trucks. This was a dehumanizing experience that both sisters struggled with emotionally. Adding insult to injury, the scale revealed that Tammy weighed over 600 pounds. Though her quality of life was extremely diminished, Tammy continued to gain weight. She seemed to give up on her diet, and herself. She weighed 725 pounds at her heaviest. When a health scare landed Tammy in the hospital, everything changed for the 1,000-Pound Sisters star. Tammy was basically scared straight. She finally focused on her food addiction, had bariatric surgery, and dropped a shocking 500 pounds. Since then, I've been shocked by how much Tammy's life has changed completely. Not only does she look different, her entire approach to life has changed. Now that Amy and Tammy have less weight to lose, 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 may look very different from the 6 seasons that came before. Instead of being a show about the Slattons' weight loss journeys, I think the unscripted series could easily expand to be a show about the love lives of the Slatton siblings. The Slatons are an eccentric bunch, so there's always plenty of entertaining drama. Their love lives are, I believe, especially ripe for reality TV drama fodder. Tammy had several bad boyfriends over the years, including Jerry Sykes. Tammy met Jerry years before the premiere of 1,000-Pound Sisters. They met in a BBW chat room for men who are attracted to overweight women. Tammy and Jerry talked for several years before Jerry came to visit Tammy in Kentucky during season 2. Tammy's family didn't approve of Jerry, who they thought was a feeder who encouraged Tammy's worst habits. Jerry had a terrible diet and ate a lot of junk food around Tammy, which made it even harder for her to watch her diet. It was later revealed that Jerry was a married man with 7 children, and his relationship with Tammy thankfully fell apart. Amy hasn't had much more luck than her sister. After her marriage to Michael Halterman went down in flames, Amy dated multiple men, but didn't have much luck until recently. These days, Amy is happily dating a new man named Brian. The 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6 star appears to have started dating him around 3 months ago. Amy seems happy with Brian, and they've also been celebrating important relationship milestones together.